Leo, how are you doing? Beautiful, beautiful Leo. I'm very excited for this reading today, okay? It already looks so interesting, okay? Okay, Leo, so I'm just going to clear the energy really quick. Okay, so Leo, I have your coffee cup right here. I'm gonna pull tarot and oracle and the messages I saw in your coffee. Whoa. What's going on here? I feel like I just heard a coyote howling, and I'm trying to decipher if that was real or if that was like spirit. What the heck? It was a howling, like a coyote, but I don't think there's coyotes here. Okay, so anyways, I saw a kite. I saw a kite, and this is interesting now, especially with this kite. Okay, so a kite symbolizes courage. You know, if you think about it, you know, when you're going to fly a kite, you're taking time, you're being like leisurely with it, you know what I mean, with your day of your life, you know. In movies, it's like when there's a bunch of people, you know, family kind of gathers and they're going somewhere, and it's like, okay, it's not time for things to be happening yet. You know, you're going to be staying with the family a couple of days, so you just surrender to being leisurely and fly a kite. You know, and these movies where people are going on quests and everything, and they finally made it somewhere. It's like a halfway point. It's a safe haven. You know, one of the characters is like, oh, I grew up with this guy. He's one of my best friends. They all go out in the backyard. You know, they make food. They're enjoying taking a moment to rest and to fly a freaking kite. You know what I mean? So this is a thing where you're deciding to let go. But this can also be a way that you're giving away your position, you know, because when you're flying kite, everyone knows, hey, there's somebody down there holding that kite string, you know. Everybody knows where you are. And you're not, there's no more running, you know, the running has stopped. So it's kind of like letting the chips fall where they may. That's what I heard. Letting the chips fall where they may, and just, all right, the work part is done. Now it's kind of like waiting for the results or waiting to see what happens next. And then you're going to go from there. It's kind of this energy here. And then I saw a balloon here. And the balloon was like going up into the sky. So this is like letting go and releasing. And people release balloons in celebration. They release it in prayer. They release it to honor someone, to pay homage to a particular person, right? And there is something to finishing that, doing that in order for joy, for celebration to happen here. Because there's something here where this is like the universe is kind of like saying, okay, enough is enough already. And this needs to be wrapped up and released so that you can get to the part where you're getting joy, where you're able to cheer, you know, in this life. And you have a message of love here. So there's some kind of a loving message that's coming to you. And this can be from a person that you're not speaking to. We're going to see more about this. And I saw a knight, like a knight in shining armor, a knight being stabbed here. So there's something here about this. A knight is someone who's chosen to take a stand here. And this has worked against them. So you may be looking at somebody very different because maybe they like said they're in one camp, but really they're in another camp. And they weren't honest with you about this here. So there could be other people that kind of follow you in a way. You're the leader, right? And they kind of paid for something here. So there is that kind of energy here. Then I saw llamas, okay? And llamas running to get in. And there was this like fenced off area, and it's like over there. It's beautiful, and the land is like, people are living with the land, but they're also living really well. They have everything that they need, and they know how to have a connection to the land and live really well, but it's gated off. And it's like the llamas are kind of running towards this gate, and it's like, are you going to let them in or are you not, is this energy. And llamas represent being sacrificed. You know, there's a lot of cultures where they would sacrifice llamas and bury them with important people, so it was like an offering for the afterlife. Okay, and so there's something here about this. The sacrifice is being set free here, and so there can be some decisions that you have to make. And this feels, you know, obviously this is like very metaphorical here, but it's like, you know, this kind of energy when like Snow White finally like wins over the castle, right? Against the queen. But now she has to decide what to do with the queen. Now she has to decide the people that turned against her, you know, that gave away her position, you know, the people that fought for her. There is a line that needs to be drawn in the sand. There could be people that, you know, they didn't necessarily help Snow White. They closed their door on her, but they were also just afraid of the queen. So there's decisions to be made. There's like a settling of something here. This is like interesting, and there is like a way that there is a message of love that is coming across, and it's like, how did that message get in there? You know what I mean? It's kind of this energy here. Yeah. So yeah, and there's a phoenix here. There's a phoenix, but the phoenix is protected. There is protective barriers here for you to get through this. And there is an energy of people talking behind your back. There's an energy of people that want you to fail, but there's so many more eyes on you that want you to succeed, that want you to win. And there could be something here where you're really afraid of being bold and being out there about something, but it's going to be very well received. So we're going to see about this here. We're going to see about this here. You know, clairsentience, okay? So this is just like a knowing. This is some kind of a claircognizance, sorry. Claircognizance, there is some kind of a knowing here, and there is a time travel here, which is interesting because it's like, you know, there is a point here where Snow White is like, hey, you know what, I'm not going to run from the queen anymore. We did this battle successfully. You know, we're way out in the middle of the forest. We're at like, you know, Robin Hood's brother's house. You know, the queen thinks he's dead. Nobody knows we're out here. Let's just celebrate. Let's just fly kites. You know, it's gonna be fine. You know, but then there's this energy of cutting to like, no, the battle has been won and it's over now. But there's a lot of decisions to be made. And this is the thing is, something is gonna happen a lot quicker than what maybe other people, society might think. And you have this knowingness. There is a knowingness that something is right. There is a knowingness that you're meant to do something. And then you have AWA signs here. So there can be signs that are given to you that maybe go against what you would know. Because that's what AWA stands for. This is from the movie Avatar, okay? And Naturi, you know, she has Jake here, and she's like, go back or I'm going to kill you. You know, get out of my forest. I don't really care about you. Whatever. And then there is a sign from AWA, right? So this is contradicting what she feels like she should do. But it is at the same time still a sign from within her heart that she knows she has to listen to. You know, so there is this kind of energy here that, you know, nature is going to give you signs. Spirit is going to give you signs here. Yeah. signs here that things are connected in ways that you may not realize, you know, because like Snow White might be like, no, we can never rest. The queen is never going to rest. So how could we possibly rest? Flying a kite is really stupid because anybody from anywhere knows where we are, you know, why would we do that? But there is something about the battle was won, right? We know that. There is this knowing that doing something, there's some kind of a sign, and it's the right thing for you to do. And that's the thing, is Snow White flying the kite. Yeah, the queen does find them, but that's the battle where they defeat the queen. There is a very energy of like, what's that Marvel movie? Infinity War, Endgame, which one? I don't know which one. But, you know, Doctor Strange and, you know, Tony Stark, Tony Hawkeye, one of the guys, Robert Downey Jr. is like, is this the one? Like, what, how many chances do we have of making it, you know? And he's like, 5 million that we lose, and there's one chance. And he's like, is this the one? He's like, if I tell you, it won't happen. There's something here to this where you have this interesting connection to spirit telling you something, and you know, there's just this knowing without having all the details necessarily. This is that kind of energy. Oh yeah, this is very interesting now. Very, very interesting. Yeah. The Seven of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. There's something here that it kind of is like, I don't know about this, I don't know about, but something's telling you it's the right thing to go forward and do. Look, yeah, something telling you that it's right, and it's gonna be right. The eagle, guardian of feathers, that is the Knight of Swords here. Wow. Where's that the King of Swords? Looks like the King of Swords. Okay, so I feel like I want to get some of these cards. And this is very much so, it's like there's stuff going on in the sky here. You know, there's two birds here. And Awa signs. Spirit is going to help you with something, to speed something up, to get something. Something that you're supposed to get. Dog close up. Pleasure with a close friend. Work, achievement, success with the ant. Yeah, it's like time for this now. Good luck. Victory in some endeavor. This is really, yes, celebration, torch. This was in the reading yesterday. Someone's carrying a torch. Okay. Romance, celebration, party. Like, that's the thing, is there is this energy of like, let's just enjoy this. And that ends up being better. This could be something that you're working on, and it's almost like maybe taking a break is better. Is going to be better than what it is, than what you think. And this is the thing, that spirit works in a mysterious ways. And this is amazing. Wow. If a friend is asking you to go out somewhere to do something here, this is to do it. Because you don't know how this is going to lead to victory, to success, to achievement, to good luck, to romance, to celebration, to party, who you're going to meet, what ideal you're going to have, you know, what kind of energy it's going to put you in for something here, really amazing. And this is kind of the signs of you getting everything that you're wanting. And, you know, in the movie Avatar, it's like Naturi would never think Jake's, you know, Jake Sully, like, get away from me. No way. You know, but actually, there's so much more going on and it ends up being absolutely perfect. And there's so much more that ends up bringing to her life, you know, such a challenge and a sense of opening her mind and, you know, it's very interesting. Okay, let me see. I want to get some of these cards. Falseness. Isn't this interesting? Because you have the dog and the cat. And the cat says falseness here. So the cat is more secluded. The cat does their own thing, right? And there is a knowing that this cat has, right? A connection to the spiritual realm. And there may be something about you feel more like being reserved, right? And being like, no, and wanting to be independent here. Go off on your own and not welcome in a newness that has to do with some level of companionship or being around people or a particular person, right? Because the dog would represent that aspect. But this is kind of like Naturi wants to be like this cat, like, no, get away from me, no. But there is this coming together here to go anyways. It's kind of like the cat can see spirits, right? And it's falseness. So Awa is saying, okay, what your energy is telling, like something, your reaction that you want to have, it's like, don't do that. And this can be love. Don't push it away. This can be an opportunity to put yourself out there, and you always push it away for you to do everything in business or something, you know? And this is kind of like saying, you know, it might be cats and dogs, but there are a lot of situations where there are cats and dogs that coexist. Not only coexist, they actually love each other, you know? You see these videos on YouTube or whatever of cats and dogs all cuddled up. This, like, you know, dog adopted a kitten as their baby because they're abandoned or whatever reason, or, you know what I'm saying? So there's something here about you and a person could be very much so opposing, but it's very much so right. You could be from different, you know, worlds. So that's kind of interesting. Wow. You have despair. Work, achievement, success. So there is something here about not working from a place of despair. And if you're gonna work too much, secludes too much, this could get in the way because ants work together. And you have money here. Victory. There is a victory here. There is money to be had here. And this can be researching something. Because dogs, you know, they go up to everybody. They talk to, you know, they don't talk, but you know what I mean? Like a dog goes up to every single person, you know, they're very, very friendly, right? So there can be this way of a person that is kind of pushing you to put yourself out there, get more publicity, be more public with something. approach something from a different way. This is something. Now, what am I trying to think of? It could be like a person that has some kind of a gift, but it's not being well received. But there is a person who is more like, they know how to deliver it with the charisma, but they don't have the knowledge. But if you bring the two together, now this is a whole other story, right? So this is interesting. And this could also just be like looking at people online that are successful and what skills do they have. Like, you want to write a book. Well, you can't just write I mean, you can, but you just write a book and then what? You know, it's like you have to also speak about your book. So it's getting that aspect. Or if you have a business, well, you're also going to have to know about finances, right? And so this is like taking those little steps to like do that. It's going to lead to a lot of victory. It's going to lead to a lot of success. And you could be really resisting whatever this is, and it could involve an element of fun that you're like, no, I have to work too hard. You know, it's kind of this, that could be it too. You know, it doesn't have to be. So, okay, let's see here. Gift. Good luck. Wow. Spirit has given you this gift of good luck. There could be something that somebody gave you. This person could have passed away, and they gave you something, and you have it like a good luck charm, you know. But there is a gift that you have been given, that you have. And Spirit wants you to know that it's like you're your own good luck charm. There could be somebody that wants to give you a gift. And they feel like you have brought like luck back into their life. You have brought love back into their life. And they like awakened a different side of them that they didn't even know. This could be even giving a person a chance that you wouldn't suspect. This is reminding me now of The Sound of Music, Captain Von Tramp. Captain Von Trapp. Whoa, whoops. Whoops. Captain Von Trapp. He's a widower. Okay. And Julie Andrews. Fräulein Maria. How did I even pause? This is my favorite movie when I was a kid. You know, they like fall in love, you know. So he's like so grumpy, right? He's like angry. He's like, I hate everybody. Sorry. Get over it. And, you know, basically she's just like, oh, I love music. I love everything. I love the world. You know, she loves kids. She loves nature. And everybody just loves her. And he does too. And you can tell he's just fighting it. But she brings out that side in him. Of like, you know, she brought music back into the house, you know, so there is an energy here of like bringing out another side in someone, bringing a person back to life, and them doing that for you, perhaps. Yeah. So don't get in your head and categorize this person is this, so it could never work. You know, how amazing are Captain Von Tramp and Fräulein Maria together? I mean, come on. And she could have said, oh, well, he already had a wife, so he's in love with somebody else, and I don't want to be somebody's second wife, so sorry. No. No. But she doesn't do that. You know what I mean? So and so it's like kind of like, don't put it in your mind that you know, he could say, oh, she's a nut, and hey, I don't want to be with a nut, you know? You know. Hope. There is hope. There is hope. You have romance celebration party. You're hoping for something. You're really hoping for this. So this is kind of like saying for what you're hoping for, it's going to happen. You have the Soldier here. You have a letter here. I'm telling you, there's like some kind of message here, and Merchant. And this is somebody that would be loyal, somebody that would defend you. You know, I saw the Knight here. So there's something here about a person that would defend you. And yeah. Okay, let's see. We're going to do tarot too. Let's see about this. We're going to see about that. There could be something here where there's like a duty. You feel your duty to do something here. This could involve some kind of like business opportunity here. And it's important that you're like making a decision for what's best for you, you know. And that's the thing, is like Fräulein Maria, she goes back to the house after she leaves, right? Because it's her duty, only until another governess can come, you know. Sorry. You know, well, of course we all know she's not leaving. Let's be real, right? So so that would be something that is loyal to her, because her heart, you know, she left her heart in that house. So yeah, you better go back, okay? But there's something here about don't give up an opportunity out of duty to serve something else. That's the Knight being stabbed. So you're not the Knight now. No, you're the main character. You're the you know, Snow White, who's now, you know, become the queen of the land. And, you know, don't go being a knight for somebody else. And then, you know, what's going to happen? You're going to be stabbed for somebody else's cause and miss an opportunity for yourself. So there is a time to be selfish here. I have messages here too, and you're going to know when that time is right, because you're going to feel it right here. You know, look at this, ruler of the open heart. Wow. Your heart chakra is open. Wow. Wow, I love this card. You have the heart of a lion, and there is a person with the heart of a lion coming towards you. It's like a very interesting energy, because look at how peaceful this lion is, but still how powerful, right? Very beautiful too, but also very masculine, you know? So there is a lot of things about you that don't just fit in any box. And this person coming into your life, same thing. The people that you're going to be surrounding yourself with, it's going to be like your team here as you're having this victory, this success, okay, these gifts, this money, all of this beautiful things that are coming into your life here. You know, they don't fit in boxes either. That's the thing. Yeah, look at this bison here. This is the Ace of Pentacles. And look at the High Priestess. The cat. The cat. Knower of secrets. And now look at the peace that the cat has. Right? Wow. And that's the thing, like Naturi, after falling in love with Jake, you know, falseness, she's like on her own out here. It's kind of like, you know, feminine energies. When you're out there and you're defending yourself, you know, you don't feel safe. There's something within you in your past that happened and you haven't healed it. So there is this energy of you're not safe, right? And so then you act in a way where you kind of push everything away from you. You're ready to attack at any moment, you know, within here. And this is how things are not coming at you when this happens. And this is kind of like this lovable energy, you know, kind of like Shrek and the donkey, you know. Shrek is like, no, get away from me, get away. And Donkey's like, oh, I love you, I love you, I love you. You know what I'm saying? But then together they're bringing out different sides of one another, you know, kind of like Snoop Dogg and what's her name? Martha Stewart, right? So there is a person, you know, and then Naturi, you know, she's a little softer, you know. She can be more in her feminine energy, right? So this is interesting. You're helping this person grow and they're helping you grow as well. And I don't know about grow, but just there is more. There's always going to be more that you're discovering about who you are. You're always going to be becoming. You know what I mean? It's never going to be like, this is who I am, I'm done. You know, no, that's not how it works. There's always going to be more, you know? And this is a person that you're growing with. They're growing with you, you're growing with them, you know? This is, and people. It could be something about a team of 3, you know? And they are, it's a team of 3. I don't know what else to say, yeah. Yeah. Okay, you have the rabbit. Moon Dreamer. Okay, so there is something here about hoping. There is a hoping, you know? Because this rabbit is looking up at the stars, right? And wondering. So there's something here about after you get what you want, and then there is this joy, but then there is a moment, can be at night when it hits you, of fear, you know? And this can be like, you know, a singer who, you know, they become so successful, but then it's like, okay, but now I have to get out on stage and sing in front of people. Like, what? Oh my gosh, it's terrifying, right? Or this could be like, you know, meeting somebody and falling in love, but then it's like being so excited, but then being like, oh my gosh, what if they get sick of me? What if, you know, all of these things roll in? You know, getting what you wish for and then like hoping. And there can be this energy of, you know, looking into something. So there's something here where you're going to understand. You're going to understand something within yourself that is going to allow you to celebrate. It's like, did you never allow yourself to be celebrated? You know, used to being on your own, not used to having other people to celebrate with, being, you know, there's something to this here. Yeah. Wow. And that's the thing, is like Naturi being with Jake, you know, she's never going to be this wild woman alone in the forest again, you know? Those days are done of what's going to happen, what's my future going to be. The possibilities are endless. You know, now it's like, no, the possibility is Jake. You're going to be with him. That's it. No, there's like other things that are going to happen in her life. I'm not saying that, but it's not this endless discovery of wonder. There comes a point where that ends, and now you're there with somebody else and allowing them to be there for you, being vulnerable here. That's the thing. That's the thing. There could be this fear of being vulnerable. There's almost so much healing when you have trauma in relationships, childhood trauma, you know. There's only so much healing you do on your own. And then it's like when you have that person there, now the rest of that healing is done, you know? So, and this can also be with success that's coming for you, with this victory here of now you're this other person, and you know how to navigate this. Every step is into the unknown. You don't know what's going to happen next. and you've committed. There's a commitment here to something. You've given away your position. So this is like win or lose going forward. And that can be very scary. Yeah. So there is a lot to lose to this, but there is also so much to gain. So that's the thing here. That's the thing here, you know. Wow, this is interesting. This is interesting. This is interesting. Okay, triumphant success. Yeah. Third eye chakra. Fulfillment of wishes. Okay. This is the thing. This is the thing. There's something here where you can be given signs to take a stand. And the signs are, you know, third eye chakra. It's coming from within you. That's it. There is no like blueprint to follow of is this going to go okay or not. People are going to know where you stand now. And that's it. And this is either you're going to fail publicly or you're going to succeed publicly. You know what I mean? It's kind of like this energy here. And this can be in love, win or lose. This person is coming forward to you. And you're going to allow yourself to be vulnerable. Even if you kind of fight it in the beginning, there can be some kind of sign where the universe is like, hey, maybe stop doing that. You know, because we're trying to give you your wishes here. Dang, this is cool. Okay, this is what I have for you, Leo. I hope this resonated for you. Thank you so much. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Okay.